What's up guys, Andy here, FOD Runner, bringing you the latest instalment of the Chasing 125 series. It's week 9 of the training now, or at the end of week 9, I've got one run left, so this is kind of like a week and a half update from the last one. Just over 2 weeks out now from the first race. 2 weeks this Sunday it will be. 20th of March is the FOD Half Marathon, following Saturday the 26th is the Cardiff one. So it's all becoming a bit real. We're nearly there. All this training is peaking. Well, we're peaking at the moment, but it's nearly coming to an end. I'll be I am peaking this week and next week, and then the week before the FOD Half Marathon, I'm going to taper it back a bit, and then the week in between the Forest and the Cardiff one, I'll taper it a little bit more again, because obviously Cardiff is the goal race. So yeah, really exciting. It's been a bit of an indifferent week this week, to be honest with you, with training. It's been good. It's been consistent. Did a tempo run on the Monday, and that was the best run of the week. I did my 5 mile or just shy of 5 mile tempo run week 1 and 2 of the series, and then from there, and that was through the Forest Hills over the tracks and things, and when I broke it down, it was the first time I used my GPS watch, and the mile splits were not what you would call tempo, I guess, but that was because I was going up and over hills. And then I flipped to the 3 mile flatter tempo run that I've been getting under 18 minutes on around here on the flat tarmac, and I went back to the hilly tempo run, and I had it's 4.8 miles, and I had a 31.25 record on it, and I've had that since last year, and I smashed it, and I got 31.05, so I took just 19 seconds off it or something crazy, so that was a real highlight. It was nice to go back to that, kind of mix it up. We'll come to that in a bit, mixing up training plans. So that was really good. I did a threshold run on Wednesday. I normally do that on the Monday. I did it on Wednesday this week. First 5 miles were brilliant, and then absolutely crashed and burnt on the last 3. I was pretty tired, so this is what I mean. It's a bit indifferent. It's kind of it started well, but I was working far too hard on that threshold run to keep up the pace that I normally would keep up. Hence why I crashed after mile 5. And then last night went out for an easy run. Was going for 9.5 miles, could only manage 7 because of the blooming weather. It was absolutely freezing cold, vile, windy rain in your face. I honestly thought of bottling it at mile 2, but I thought, no, I need to get some decent miles in, so I got 7 miles in, so that's okay. So I've got 1 run left, which will be the long run on the weekend, on Saturday. So yeah, I mean, it's, as I said, a bit of an indifferent week. Great tempo run, but the other 2 runs, they were okay, they were good. Nothing special, but that's fine. We're not expecting to smash PBs every week, and weather gets in the way and circumstances, so that's all good. Now, something I wanted to talk about off the back of this week, again, something that's come to light, is training plans and fatigue and how they go together. Now, I see a lot of posts on social media about training plans, how people are with training plans, what they're doing on the training plans, how they're sticking to them, how they're really worried if they divert off a training plan. Now, what I'd like to kind of just say here is, and this is only from my experience, I don't want you guys to take my word for it, but what I find is training plans are brilliant, they're amazing, and they get you on track for what you're doing, but don't be hell-bent on sticking to them. If you feel one day that you can't do what the training plan says, or you feel you can do much more than the training plan says, then do it. They're not a hard and fast rule. I've had a training plan for what I've been doing will be over the 12 weeks, but it's been a loose training plan, is what I like to call it. So I know the type of runs I need to get in. I know I want to get in a threshold run, a tempo run, an easy run, and a long run. Those are the 4 runs out of my 4 runs that I'm doing a week that I want to get in, and then I also know a rough weekly mileage that I want to hit on those weeks. So what it means is it just leaves me flexible. If I want to do a shorter tempo run and a longer threshold run, or a longer tempo run and a shorter threshold run, or just mix it up anyway, then I do that, and it's been brilliant to be able to do it. I think you feel a little bit restricted with training plans. And then the fatigue thing comes in, like last night, being battered by the rain. I was so tired, and I was just kind of like plodding my way around these easy miles, which didn't feel easy because I was tired and the weather. And again, with training plans, like if you're feeling fatigue, just don't push yourself. Don't worry about it. Leave it that day, go the next day, and just, if you're really tired, flip some things around. Just stick with easy runs for the next couple of runs before you want to venture out on maybe a tempo run or a threshold run. Just they're there as a guide, but they can be adapted, they can be moulded to how you are feeling, how bodies feel. What training plans don't take into consideration is your personal circumstances, your home, your work-life balance, all of that. So just bear that in mind. Don't get too hung up on training plans. They're brilliant and they're there to be stuck to within reason. So that's my update on my Chasing 125 training, a bit of a rant on training plans, or hopefully helpful tips on training plans. And fatigue, if you're feeling fatigued, don't worry about it, just rest up. It's going to do your body brilliant in the long run. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to get this hopefully posted up today, Friday. So this is a week and a half's update. I will try and get another one done next week. As I said, trying to get one done every week at the moment. And I hope all your training's going well, and I'll catch you next week.